Hi everyone, welcome to the new project, Same Paper Collaboration, which is just Paige, who is Stamp Girl, STMPGRL, and I, or and me. So this is where we're using a 12 by 12 and we're sticking with it until we finish that paper pad, or just about finish it. So I had been using Love You a Latte, but I have pulled out, I think I had 4 sheets left. I just couldn't go with it anymore. So October, November, and December I picked out this Craft Smart, which I can't even fit on here the way my camera is set up now. Sorry. And it is called Gilded Berry. I actually had 2, I think, with the same name, but they were different papers, but the same colorways. They're sort of purpley red, sort of purple and dark greens and creams and things. So really pretty paper. Started with 48 pages. Used up 18 full sheets, but I do have, I said I have 2.5. I have 2 sheets like this where I have cut something, like this one only has 1 out, but the other one has like 2 or 3 out of it. I did use 1 full sheet of cut aparts, but then I still have like 4 journaling cards this size and some cut aparts like this, and then I have about a page worth of strips. So I'm saying I have like 2.5 other ones, so about 32.5, 33 left, which I hope to use up in November and December. So a couple of the sheets lent themselves to slimline cards, so that's what I started with. And these 2, all I did was, this was one of those papers where it had a border, you know, something like this on each side, kind of thing. That wouldn't be exactly right. So these were probably separate, and then the other side was this, but it was, and then a little bit off the middle to make it work. That's about what it was. So it was like this, something like that. Anyway, so yeah, so I got 2 cards just out of the paper, and I didn't do anything on the inside of those yet. This is a gold mirror card from Paper Wishes, hot off the press, I think. Definitely Paper Wishes. It was a scrap. And then this is one of the cut aparts, which I used on these 2. And then this one and the next one I used silver mirror card from the same place, the same cut aparts. And this is Stampin' Up! Ribbon. It's called Metallic Edge Ribbon, white, but it has a silver edge. And I think I didn't put anything on the inside of those yet, but I do need to put Whisper White cardstock in there or something. And then I have these. This is a cut apart. This is one of the border strips. So I used 2 sheets, 2 of those border strips. And it just says, when sending you warm winter wishes. And there was a little piece off the end of the border strip, and I put it on the inside of both of those. And then the last 2, this is one of the sheets of paper. Had this over along the margin, and I just cut it. I had to cut it pretty close to get it to fit, but it fit on this slimline card, which I backed on a piece of Whisper White. And then this is Rich Razzleberry cardstock, and that I did put Whisper White on the inside, but no other sentiment or stamp right now. So that is 2, 4, 6, 8 slimline cards. And then I had these cut aparts, this and this. And this was out of that sheet I showed you where one was cut out of. It was cut out of here. So I cut it out of both sheets. Now on this one I bumped it up, on this one I glued it down. This is bumped up using that foam tape that I'm almost out of, yay! And this I just glued down. Now I did put it on a piece of Rich Razzleberry that I did run through Stampin' Up! Subtle embossing folder, which is number 151975, if you are interested in that. And then this is also Stampin' Up! It is the It is current right now in the mini catalog, July to December, August to December mini catalog, number 153548. It is iridescent snowflake splendor ribbon. Really pretty. Sort of changes color depending on what you have it with. So I just wrapped that around and then tied a fake bow on it. And inside is a piece of rich raspberry. No, I'm sorry. It's a piece of the paper, probably cut off from one of these cards. It's this background paper. It sort of has a mottled, there you can see it, effect to it. So I put that under a piece of Whisper White on both of them. Yep. So those are the cards, and then I made a book. There were these 6x6 cut aparts that look like journaling cards. So I was going to make 2 books, but I decided to turn them into a book, and then I realized I only used 4 of them, so I sort of cut down all the rest of them and backed them on Rich Raspberry, which is the closest color I have to it. Rich Raspberry being a Stampin' Up! Color. And I did, all I did was I actually had to cut these down too, to like 5 7/8 all the way around. And then I just made like a hinge kind of thing on the cover and also on each page. I didn't do it perfectly. Bookmaking is not my thing here. I just used a strip of this washi, and I don't know where I got that exactly, in a tube from somewhere. So yeah, I did put some tuck spots in. I forgot to put something in that one. This one is a scrap of that paper from those first 2 cards, I think, front and back. So yeah, if you open this up, that would have been like across the top or bottom. So I just folded it in half and put a ribbon through it and made it into like a tag tuck spot thing there. Okay, this one I put a belly band with one of the strips, and then just I did all this whole thing is edged in Rich Raspberry ink, all the edges, including this, but they can either put a photo in there or write on it or whatever. And here's another one of the journaling cards. I tried to alternate them so they could put a photo here, and whoever would like this, let me know. Because I don't journal. Not like that. I plan, but I don't journal. So let me see. Here's a tuck spot also with the Christmas balls. Now that one I had to cut down pretty far to leave the Christmas ball on. But it looks alright. Lots of room to write there and, you know, everywhere. And then they could tuck a picture in or something here. And this one actually has a double sort of, maybe I just have that in the same pocket. There's an extra pocket in here because what I started off doing is I just glued a piece of this paper to the back of this one. Like this is one 6x12 folded, and then this is a 5 7/8 by 5 7/8, and I just glued around the edges and made a pocket, so you can see that's a pocket. But then when you get to the next one, it was either glue 2 nice sheets together or don't do that, and this is also another sheet of 6x12 paper with things glued down on them. Actually, this one might not be. This is, but then I had a blank spot, or no, this is the back. I'm sorry, I'm getting confused. This is the back of this, I think. No, I don't know. I forget now. But I ended up with an extra sheet of an extra pocket somehow. I made a pocket. One of them I had to glue together, and I think it was this one. Okay, so you can see if you call them signatures, there's one, and okay, these 2 are glued together So this is an extra pocket. So I have a pocket here, but then I also have one here in the middle, which normally would not have been there. So I just put a little thing here. So you can see this is a piece of paper, and the only reason I did that is because I got ink all over the green color of that paper. Of this paper would have been another page, so I glued them together. So that gave me a pocket here for this tag and a pocket for a mat. So then here, this one, I had these extra sheets of paper. I just used the scallop tag topper by Stampin' Up, and I fussy cut a ball out of this paper. It's like this one right here, and I just tucked it through the ribbon. And then there's another one. I fussy cut the word joy and put it on there because most of the other images on here were too big. This says have a wonderful Christmas. Happy Holidays was the last one of those that I, like the ones I had used on the cards, like that, off that strip. I think I used both strips of that, I'm not sure. And this is just for photo. I didn't put anything fancy. And you could move this and put a photo here or something too. The same here. And writing, lots of writing space. You could even put a little photo in there, or like that would be more private writing kind of thing. And a photo here. And then this could come out and a photo put behind there if wanted, or on the back of here. But you can also put photos on the back of those mats that I did. So there's my little book. Just says Merry Christmas. So I hope you enjoyed it. That is all I have for October. I have to move on to other projects. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. And do come back. First, please do go check out Paige, because I'm sure she has some awesome projects. I was really trying not to do too many cards with this, but you know, I always end up there. But this one lent itself to a slimline. These lent themselves to slimline cards, so that is what I started with. And then these I felt like would make good cards too. Some of the cut-aparts in this one made for good cards. And this one even, I have another one of those there, so I'll probably use that on a card in the future. I don't know. We shall see. So that's all I did. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, because it is October 31st when you're seeing this. And I will be back, I'm not sure when. Just keep checking, make sure you're subscribed, and ring the bell so you get notifications when I go live or when I have videos go up. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day, week, and I will talk to you soon. Hugs, love, and peace.